Hi, and welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. I'm Tanya, and this month our Yoga Asana classes are going to be focused on Navanga. Navanga is a very special principle that lays the foundation to all of our classes here at the Yoga Studies Institute. It is infusing them with compassionate wisdom. Now, where does compassionate wisdom come from? You have probably already heard of the 8 limbs of yoga by Master Patanjali, practicing the yamas and niyamas, having our asana practice, our pranayama practice, and then moving through pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses, and then moving through the steps of meditation of dharana, dhyana, and then eventually samadhi. Now, each one of these steps, we want to be able to infuse it with compassionate wisdom. This is the 9th step, or Navanga. Nava is 9 and Anga is limb. In previous classes, we have spoken about the 5 layers of the onion. Remember, the outer one is the body, underneath that is the breath, underneath the breath is the prana, underneath the prana is the seeds, where our experiences are ripening from our previous thoughts, words, or deeds. And what's at the very core of that onion is emptiness, the blank screen. Now, what that means, it's that we have a very powerful tool, understanding emptiness and seeds. That's wisdom. And when we have that, we can transform our world. But in order to be able to transform it, we must have the right motivation. And that's having loving compassion. Where does that come from? Remember the 3 primary channels, Ida, Pingala, and Shushumna. Ida, where the emotions of ignorant desire arise, wanting to hurt another to get what we want. And on the right side, where hot emotions like anger, envy, or pride arise. And our mind is always wavering between the two. But when we use the inner and the outer methods, understanding emptiness and seeds, then we can start to direct the energy towards the central channel, the Shushumna, where loving kindness arises from, even joy. And when we have the motivation to want to destroy negative states of mind, not just for ourselves, but for others, we can start to experience a perfect world of having perfect health, perfect relationships, having successes in our lives, and be able to experience other people in our lives, like our friends, our families, and even strangers, have the same experience as well. So this month, this is what we're going to be practicing, infusing all of our practices with compassionate wisdom, Novanga. So I can't wait to share that with you in our classes, and I know all of our teachers are too. So see you on the mat.
Hi, welcome to Yoga Studies Institute. This is Paola Pimentel, and I want to take a little moment to introduce myself. I started my asana yoga practice about 14 years ago. My very first yoga class was an Ashtanga class that completely hooked me, and I remember I fell on my face like 4 times because I didn't have enough arm strength. So I kept on practicing Ashtanga for about 4 years until later on I started practicing different styles such as Vinyasa or Hatha or Dharma Yoga, which is my favorite. In YSI, I teach flow into flexibility classes, which combine a lot of my ballerina background. I was trained as a ballerina prior to my yoga teaching styles. So I welcome you to my class. Let's stay on the mat and let's have some.
Hi, welcome to Yoga Studies Institute. This is Paola. Today you're joining me for a flow into flexibility class. The focus today is going to be on torsions. We're going to be twisting our bodies to one side and the other. Mainly focused for advanced practitioners, but if you're just a beginner or an intermediate practitioner and you want to join me today, feel free to do it. Just be very careful and aware of what your body is asking you for. You don't want to go further and injure yourself. You want to keep on practicing for a long time. So today I want to just go back and refer to the theme that we are currently working on in class, that it's called Navanga. Navanga means ninth limb. For YSI, the 8 limbs mentioned by Pastor Patanjali are great to achieve an amazing level as a yogi, are the ones that are going to enable you to get into your highest potential. But we would love to incorporate this ninth limb into them because we believe that through compassionate wisdom, we are able then to achieve everything that we want, not only for our own selves, but also for the people who are around us. So by including those two components, compassion and wisdom, you're going to be able to transform your reality. And you're going to be able to plant better seeds that are going to therefore provide you with a better future, better experience, and then just continue and keep going until you can fully transform everything around you, as I said, for everybody else. So the point is not just doing it on your mat. The point is also doing it outside your mat. In every little activity you do, in any little interaction you have with other people, in every little moment you take on the mat or your asana practice or your meditation or any other kind of practice that you hold into your life. Okay? So let's stand on our mats, keeping our feet together. Bring your heels and your big thumbs together. Align your body. Stretch your spine. Keep it tall and strong. And just enable your legs to feel the body weight distributed amongst your feet evenly. And place both of your palms in front of your chest. Let's close our eyes and let's focus on our breathing. So imagine the possibility of transforming your world through compassionate wisdom. What would be like the very first thing you would do once you get off this mat and off this class? How can you start practicing further? And if you feel comfortable, you can chant with me an opening Om. Let's inhale. Om. Let's open our eyes, bring our palms down, and just shake them a little bit. Let's stand at the top of our mat in front. Bring our feet together. Let's warm up our bodies with a couple of sun salutations. Bring our palms together in front of your chest. Let's all inhale, coming up, folding forward. You can bring your palms on your shins if you cannot reach the floor, or maybe they can lower all the way down onto the floor. Inhaling, looking up and forward. Big step with the right foot back. Bring your knee down to the floor. Inhale, look up and open up your chest. Now from here, bring the left knee back, palms on the floor. And let's bring the chest and the chin down. Inhaling, pressing forward, hips lowering, shoulders away from your ears. Open your chest from the knees to the toes, curling them in. Come up into a downward facing dog and breathe. Big step with the right foot forward, left knee down, come up, looking up, press your hips forward, and big step with the left foot forward as well. Bend your body, palms together, lifting up your chest. And back to center. Inhaling once more. Exhaling forward. Left leg goes back. Left knee comes down on the floor. Open your chest. Keep on breathing. Right knee goes back. Chest and chin down. Press forward. Bhujangasana, opening your chest. Curling in your toes. Go into downward facing dog. Big step forward with the left foot. Right knee on the floor. Lifting up your chest. Big step forward with the right foot. Pull forward one more time. Palms together, inhaling. Back to center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right leg goes back. Knee on the floor. You can stay here. You can lift your body a little bit more. Opening your chest, palms on the floor. You can go into force or you can come into a plank pose, exhaling, coming down into Chaturanga, pressing forward, and down into downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward, left knee goes to the floor, opening your chest as much as you need, or you can keep your palms on top of your thigh. Big step forward with the left foot, exhaling, inhaling, palms together, back to center. One more time. Let's inhale, exhale forward, left foot goes back, knee on the floor, palms on the floor, tabletop or plank pose, chest and chin or chaturanga, pressing up, pressing back, left foot comes forward, right knee on the floor, big step forward, exhale and stay there, bend your knees, keep your chest pressing down, interlace your fingers from behind. You can keep your palms on top of your hips, or you can bring them away and above from your head. Keep on pressing your thighs against your stomach. Inhale and looking down at your feet. Keep the right palm under your face, press the floor. You can keep the right knee bent, or you can straighten it up and take a little twist to the left. Remember, you can always use a block and get an extra height if you cannot touch the floor. And then let's switch. Left hand down, right hand up, inhaling. Press away and twist. Exhaling. Palms down. And take a long way up. Palms together, back to the center. Now let's bend our knees and let's keep our hips aligned with the knees. Now, right elbow crosses away from the left knee. Keep your knees aligned. Keep the palms together at the center of your chest. Press one palm against the other and turn your head up. Keep your hips lower. Knees aligned. Don't let the right knee come like much more in front than the left one. That's a regular thing that's going to happen. Your body will like to work and adjusting itself. Great. Let's go back to center. Inhaling. Big step back with the right foot coming up into Virabhadrasana 1. Hips forward. Engage your core. Keep on breathing. Knees on the floor to the sides of your foot. Bring the right knee down. One more time. Inhaling, lifting the right arm. Take a deeper twist now to the left side. If you're a more advanced practitioner, you can want to go straight into a bind. You can also do that. Just watch for the hip. You don't want it to go away. You want to keep it aligned, and you want to find your symmetry. When you exhale, turn down. Engage your toes and come all the way up into Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. Stretching your arms to the sides. Exhale, engage your core. So I like to imagine that I am breathing through a straw. And that way, when you blow through the straw, you engage your core and you close the rib cage. So you can try that. Turn the left palm up, bring it back. And let's go into an extended variation of the warrior. You can stay here and go deep if you want. And when you exhale, coming back into warrior 2, press away the leg. Straighten up both legs. You can close the gap between your legs a little bit if you like. And just find that, side angle with your ankle. Inhaling, going forward, coming down into Trikonasana. Just watch for that point when you can keep your knee locked without pressing it too hard. So try to imagine that you're in between walls. So if your chest is going forward and your butt is going backwards, just try to align it in one single line. And imagine you have a couple of walls, one in front, one behind. From here, let's just go back up and let's turn the right foot forward. Now, spread your legs as wide as your hips. From the back, you can just take your elbows, or if you're more advanced, you can go into Anjali Mudra. Engage, opening your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Watch for the right hip. Don't let it go back. Press both your big toes from both feet. Now from here, you're going to release the palms of your hands and you want to bring the right hand across and away from the left foot. You want to press it down and you want to engage your core to take a little twist to the left, lengthening the left arm up to the sky. One breath to come all the way up. And take a big step with the right foot forward. Let's inhale, palms together at the center of your chest. Bend your knees. Bring now the left elbow away and across from the right knee. Palms together. Take a twist. Look up, hips lower. You can stay here. You can open your palms and keep the left palm on the floor and press it down while you try to lengthen the right arm and touch the sky. Going back to center, coming up. Now take a step with the left foot back and come into Virabhadrasana 1. Bend your right knee on top of your heel. Engage your core. Don't let the hip go backwards. Just keep it aligned. Hands on the sides of your right foot. Left knee down. You're going to take a deeper twist. You can stay here or you can go deeper. Watch for that right hip. If you want to lengthen and elevate the left hip and the knee from the floor, you can also do that. And once you release, you can come all the way up into a warrior two, straight up and breathing. Just hold it there. Keep on breathing through your mouth, not through your nose. You don't want to breathe through your mouth. So just stay there and try to think about compassionate wisdom for yourself throughout this practice. So sometimes twists are not very comfortable. Just think about compassion through your twist. Turn the right palm up. Let's go backwards. Inhaling, coming backwards. Align your leg. And let's bring your body to the front. Now into Trikonasana, whatever variation you're used to practice. Just remember the alignment of your hips and your shoulders. Twisting and turning and opening your body to the left side. Press down your heels, come up. Turn your left foot forward. You can close the gap between your legs. Now, wrap your hands around your elbows or try to find your palms of your hands behind your back, opening your chest, engaging your core, looking up, opening the chest. Keep the right hip back and bring the left hip forward and come down. Release. Left hand goes across from the right foot. You can use a block. Remember that everything that I am just cueing here can be done with a prop. And now align your hips Lifting the right palm up, press down on the floor, and try to turn your chest towards the right side. Exhaling, come back up. Big step forward with the left leg. Exhale back to center. Bending your knees, right elbow comes across. Option number one, you can stay here with the palms together, or you can open them, or you could try to bind yourself from under your hips and across your back. And take a deeper twist there. Release. Big step back with the right foot. You can bring the right knee down, or you can go straight from here to your next twist. Keep on breathing. Remember all the amazing possibilities that can transform your life. You start planting stuff in your life every day with compassionate wisdom, using a lot of technique for that. Looking down towards your left foot, release the palms of your hands, and you want to bring the right hand forward. Now keep it there. Bring the left hand on top of your waist on the left side, and lift the right foot off the floor. Okay, you want to find your balance here. Press away with the palm of your hand. Now come back and go straight into Virasana 1. Going now into 2. Turn the left palm up, going backwards and stretching your waist. And from here, we're going to go straight. Bring the left hand at the left corner of your mat. You want to lift the right leg now, and you want to go into Ardha Chandrasana. If this is too easy for you, go and grab the foot from behind. Still too easy for you, you want to leave the floor off with the left hand and try to find a balance here. Release carefully and go back. Straightening the left knee. Straight into Trikonasana. And from here, your right hand is going to look the outer corner of your left foot. Turn in the left foot forward and going the opposite way. Release. Coming up. Big step forward with the right foot. Just breathe. Keep on going. Inhale. Bending your knees. Going now to the right side with the left elbow. You want to try to grab your hands from behind if possible. If not, keep the palms together or just spread the arms, one to the sky, one to the floor. Release back to center. From here, big step back. Veer one, bend the knee. Straight up into your twist, as deep as you like, as much as you want. Return your face down. Left hand comes down. And lifting the left leg off the floor. Align your hips. Spread the right arm up. And try to look up and away. Straight back into warrior one. Straight now into warrior two. Right palm comes up and goes back. From here, let's go straight into Ardha Chandrasana. If you want to lift your leg, or you want to grab the foot from behind, or you want to find the balance there. Releasing, coming back, straight into Trikonasana. And take a twist. Bringing the left hand away and across from the right foot. Turn the left foot forward. Even your hips. Find your symmetry. Press down. Inhaling, coming up. And a step forward. Exhale. Let's inhale. Folding forward. Lift your head. Big step or jump back as you want to a plank. Exhaling to Chaturanga. Press forward and up. And back. Hold it there for a couple of breaths. Bend your knees a little bit. And walk forward. And bring your hips down on the floor. Press your heels forward, bring your hips back. Inhale, press down the floor with both of your palms, open up your chest, and press your heels forward too. If it's too hard for you to straighten out your spine at this point, you can use a block and you can sit on top of a block or a blanket. It's going to help you to level up your hips a little higher, and that's going to allow you to grow taller. So you want to grow taller. So press down, lifting your chest, bring the chin as close to your chest as you want. Now lengthen your spine, lifting your arms. Let's come forward. Inhale, bring the navel first, and then the rest of the body. Inhale, lift up your face. Now, the right hand wants to go to the outer of the left foot, and the left hand wants to go to the outer of the right foot. And you want to inhale, and you want to take a twist to the left side without losing your feet. It doesn't matter if this is as much as you can do. Maybe just bend your elbows and try to look from inside the armpit, okay? You don't have to be actually laying on top of your legs, but if you happen to be more flexible and this is your option, just go for it. Exhaling back to center, the opposite way. Now the right hand is going to go first, and then the left hand under it, and then you're going to take a dipper twist. Inhaling. from inside and out. Exhaling back to center. Okay, from here we're going to cross the right leg on top of the left one. And we're going to bend the left knee and bring the left heel next to our right hip. Now keep both hips on the floor. You don't want to level one away and keep it off the floor. So option number one, you can just give a huge hug to your right knee and keep your left hand on the floor, lengthen your spine, and take a little twist. Option number two, you can lengthen your arm and you want to cross it away. So we're going the easy twist, okay? This is like the easy side to twist. So keep on breathing there. For 3, for 2, and then exhale. Go back to center. And now let's do the opposite side. Easy variation. You can just, hold your knee and keep your palm behind and lift up your twist. Lengthen your spine. Or you can go for a different twist. Bringing your left elbow across from the right knee and go in deeper. Now, the crucial point of every twist is that you want to lengthen your spine first with a huge inhale. And when you exhale, that's when you want to actually go into the twist. You cannot go into a twist with a filled belly with air. Okay, so I just want to squeeze it. And from here, maybe you want to take a bind, and that's another option for you. Exhaling, return back to center. Compassionate wisdom to everything you're doing, to yourself, to those out there, to the person next to you. The left hand looks for the right foot and tries to stretch it up. Lengthen and lifting your right arm. Take a little twist with your head to the right side and just keep it there. You're doing a great job, by the way. I know all this twisting might feel uncomfortable, but you're doing a great, great job. Awesome. Let's return back to center. Try to grab with foot with both of your palms, trying to lift the leg as high as you can. Maybe you can just stay here and it's great. Or maybe you want to lift it up a little bit more. Or you want to bring it all the way to your forehead or to your chin and release. Okay, so we crossed the right leg on top of the left one. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to bring the right leg down, the left one on top. We're going to do an easy twist right now. We're going to keep the right hand behind and we're going to hold our knee with the left arm, lifting the spine, taking a turn to the right side. Hold it there, press down the floor, open the chest. Just breathe. Compassionate wisdom to your practice. So you're going to still focus. You're going to still your asana. You're going to still try to bring all your senses into what you're doing. And at the same time, keeping on applying that compassionate wisdom. Okay, let's turn to the other side. I'm going to face forward so you can see me. So from here, remember, we're going to inhale deeply. And by the time we exhale, that's when we're going to go deeper into the twist. Okay, so try to cross the knee as much as you can, keeping both hips on the floor. Your sitting bones are on the floor. Maybe you want to take a bind here, and it's also an option. And go deeper into your twist. Exhaling, release. Now your right hand is going to look for the left foot, and the left arm is going to go backwards. Inhaling, lifting the chest, taking your twist. Face forward, both hands reach for the foot. You can cross one hand on top of the other. You can take a bind, however you want to feel it. If you have to keep it bent, it's also an option. Or if you want to straighten up and bring it all the way up toward your forehead or your chin is fine. And exhale. Great. So now we're going to release the left leg on top of the right one. You want to level it even. Your heels with your knees. Okay, this is not like the regular way of sitting. We're not going for an Indian seated position. We're just going to find this way where half of your foot is practically outside. Okay, so if you look down, you're gonna have like a kind of triangle between your thighs, and that's where we want to go. Okay, sometimes it's a little hard for people who are not very flexible on their hips to bring all the knee down. If that's your case, just keep one hand on top and just press down gently and just stay there and keep on breathing. Okay, don't go any further. You don't want to injure yourself. If it's okay for you and you want to come, then we're going to inhale deeply and we're going to hold forward. And then we're going to walk our hands here. You can stay here or you can lower yourself. Now, if this is way too easy for you, you need something extra, then your folding is not going to be forward, it's going to be sideways. So you're going to go on the direction of the leg that's on top. So you're going to take a twist here and you're going to walk to the side without losing everything we did here. Okay? You want to keep it there. So you're basically stretching your hip and you're also twisting your spine. We're doing a lot of things here. So just keep on breathing. Exhaling, coming up. We're going to switch our legs. And no, just keep it there. Let's just pull them to the sides. Bring the heels closer to your hips. Bones on the floor too. And you can wrap your hands around and behind your back. And you can fall forward as much as you want and then lift your arms behind. Exhaling, returning up. Now let's switch. So we're going to keep now the right leg on top of the left one. Same thing. You want to keep basically half of the foot off and away from the knee and both of your sitting bones there. Easy variation. Well, easy one would just be here and trying to press down the knee. Or if you can just lower it down, you can just walk forward. You're going to feel like a huge deep stretch behind your buttock. Basically, your sciatic nerve is getting into action here. So just be gentle with it or just go deeper if you want, or you can just stay here. Now, more advanced variation for those whose this posture is so easy for, then you're going to twist and turn to the side of the leg that it's on top, and that's where you're going to fall forward without lifting your hips off the floor. Come up and release. Align both knees together. Bring the heels closer to your hips. You can keep on pressing your ankles with your hands, or you can just go back as I did last time and fall forward, trying to bring the chin away and on top of the knees. And release. Okay, so we're going to spread the legs to the sides. Try to find a range where you feel comfortable. Bring your sitting bones back and away and press the heels away. Now, from the inner corner of your groin to the outside of your heel, just press away and engage your thighs. Lengthen your spine. Now, let's take a little twist to the left side, trying to lengthen your spine without losing any action you have going on your legs. And from here, try to bring the right hand towards the foot. Maybe it could just reach here to the level of your calf or your shin, or it can come lower to the ankle, or it can come lower to the foot, or just use to flexible, and then you can come all the way down to the floor. Taking a little twist. You can lay on top of your leg if you want, and you want to bring the left arm up. Now, don't cover yourself because you don't want to cover your face. If this is the case, then just don't do that. Just stay here. If you can just keep on twisting and find the foot with the opposite hand, you can do that. And then you can release all the weight on the body on the floor and just keep on twisting from there. Exhaling, release here, and let's see if you can walk your hands forward, trying to level up your hips. Try to see how far you can go. Maybe you can just stay here, or you can just stay here. Okay? So try to come forward as much as you can, and just let yourself release your body. Going to the other side. Take a little turn to the right. So from here, you're starting already with twisting. So here comes the hand. Just try to bring yourself all the way down to the floor. And take a little twist here. Exhale, walk your hands forward if you can. And press down. And come back up. Grab the inner side of your knees. Bend them and bring your feet together. Want to bring the heels as close as you can to your pelvis, spreading the knees to the sides. Grab the feet with your hands, keep the elbows engaged, and fall forward. And release. Awesome, you're doing great. So let's go now for a headstand. Because we're twisting, we're going to try to twist where we are on our head. If you've never tried a headstand before, don't try it if it's your first time. I mean, you want to be gentle with yourself. We're talking about compassion and wisdom, so try to use it now. And don't go on your head if it's not the right time or you're not with someone if you've never practiced it before. The other option is just pressing down the top of your head with both of your palms. And don't sleep. Just try to stay awake. Like standing on your head can help. So palm on fourth, and then from here you can just try to go into a headstand, whatever is your variation. If you're going to go for the simple yourself, so now engage in your hands, just try to go for there. And from here, just try to find a twist of your body. So walk gently, try to lift your legs together if possible, engage in your core. So let's take a twist, right? Let's spread the legs. And from here, try to twist to one side. And just go back, come up, spread your legs one more time, opposite leg, and take a twist to the other side.
Release back to center. Lower your legs, engaging your core, and slowly come down. Halasana. If you have any extra stress built in your neck, you can just nod your head to the sides, pressing your forehead on the floor. Sit up, bring the legs forward, and let's come down on the floor. Bringing your back all the way down. And from here, we're going to go from Halasana into Salamba Sarvangasana and then falling into a bridge pose. So all of that. So try to hold it like for 2 or 3 breathings, if possible for more. So you're going to release the top of your head and lift out, let it fall on the mat freely. If you have like a bun like me or a ponytail, you don't want to wear it when you're doing it. You don't want to injure yourself. So from here, let's go straight into Halasana, hiding the shoulders. Just breathe. Now find your back with your palms. The higher they can go, the better. And from here, engage into Salamba Sarvangasana. Now, you have to twist your hands to the sides, leaving the thumbs inside and the rest of the fingers on the outside. So you can start bending your knees. Keep one leg in front of the other, and then gently and slowly try to come down into a bridge pose. Find your supported bridge, and just keep on breathing. If this is too easy for you, then you try to grab your ankles. And slowly release the rest of your vertebra down onto the floor. And bring your knees on your stomach and gently rock to the side. So there's a second chance for you to try what we just did. Or if you have like a preference on any of these 3 poses, just go for that and hold it for a little bit longer. Whatever that you want to try today, it's your practice. Just do it with a lot of compassion towards yourself. So for those who want to try it or didn't do it last time, going back, palms behind your shoulder blades if possible. Lifting your legs. Turning your hands to the sides. And with control, bring your body down.
and release. Awesome. So you can grab your arches of the feet with both of your palms, spreading your knees to the sides. Keep on rocking in Halasana. If you sense like a couple of lumps next to your spine on the sides of your body, those are your kidneys. So you're basically massaging your kidneys when you're doing this. So keep your right knee close to your chest, straighten your left leg on the floor. Keep the left palm there. You can just keep it a stretch here, or you can search for the foot or the big toe, and then straighten the leg. You can come forward and up, or bring the leg towards yourself. Maybe you want to open it to the side. And then release. Switching for the left leg, keeping close to your chest or your armpit. Stay there. Or maybe grab the toe, grab the foot. You can press it down if you like, or you can press it up and then come up, or come down, or open it to the side. Basically anything that your body is asking you for that you want to go for it, just do it. And release. So the right leg crosses on top of the left thigh. With your left hand, you're going to grab the right knee and you're going to gently push it down towards the floor. Now, you keep the foot on the floor. That's option number one. Option number two, you keep pressing the right knee down, opening your chest, twisting to the right side, opening your right arm to the side and looking away. Releasing back to center. Switch legs. Right hand on top of the left knee. Open your left arm. Bring the left foot on the floor. You can stay here or you can keep on pressing the left knee down until you find like a deeper twist with your spine. And then keeping both shoulders on the floor, take a little turn to the left and look away. Going back to center one more time, bringing your knees once more towards your chest. The forehead goes towards the knees and giving yourself a huge hug. And when you release, you're going to spread your body on top of your mat, letting your toes fall freely to the sides, adding your shoulder blades a little bit behind your chest, opening your palms towards the sky, and bring your chin closer to your heart. Close your eyes and then release yourself into Shavasana. And slowly take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And try to keep breathing while you come back to your senses slowly, trying to feel your body well rested and recharged. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes gently and lovingly. And start moving the rest of your body as it asks you to do so. Now stretch and flex or whatever is that you need so you can turn to one of your sides and feel a position. And then you can come up and place yourself in seated pose. Try to find a comfortable sitting pose and place the palms of your hands in front of your chest, closing your eyes. Remembering using quiet Abanga in everything you do, towards yourself, towards others. You want to achieve your highest potential. And if you feel comfortable, you can chant with me or closing arms. Let's inhale. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. Thank you for letting me guide you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.